Hi there, and welcome to Season 3 of AIU Perspectives. We are so excited to show you more of the people and programs behind the Allegheny Intermediate Unit.
We're kicking off this season with a road trip to Texas to talk about artificial intelligence. And we're learning about educators who travel from school to school right here in Allegheny County.
They may not have a traditional classroom, but itinerants at the AIU provide an exceptional education.
There's just so many opportunities to meet new people and to just learn from so many different people.
We talk to itinerants in our preschool early intervention program to see how they support learners and educators in a variety of settings.
The Lone Star State hosted a gathering that sits at the intersection of education and technology, and Allegheny County educators were right in the middle of it.
There's just so much great stuff. You just have to be open-minded and try to catch it all.
We introduce you to the AI Fellows Program as they visit South by Southwest EDU in Austin, Texas.
Plus, we look at the facts and figures surrounding evaluations, grants, and data at the AIU, how their staff provides customized support to schools, nonprofits, and state agencies.
Right now, though, Melissa, you hit the road with some of our educators.
That's right. I saw how itinerants here at the AIU make a huge difference for learners at a lot of places.
They're not your typical teachers, and they don't have a typical classroom. At the Allegheny Intermediate Unit, preschool early intervention itinerants are bringing specialized support to young learners across the county.
I'm glad I'm part of their story. I don't undermine what I do, but I don't over-exaggerate what I do.
Just to write a goal, we want it to be effective for the child so that they can be successful wherever they are.
An itinerant is a staff member that travels to where the students are located. This includes a community-based setting or even in the home environment rather than a classroom. Itinerant support is just one service that Preschool Early Intervention, or PEI, offers to students and families. Whether it's speech and language support, occupational therapy, or behavioral strategies, itinerants are meeting kids where they are and helping them grow. And the job isn't just important, oftentimes it's personal.
I've always loved kids. I've just always have gravitated towards children. I'm the oldest of 4 boys. Even when I was a kid, I always would like to care for my siblings.
Preschool early intervention services are part of a statewide initiative provided at no cost to families. The goal? Catch developmental delays early and support children where they learn best.
We have a really special job that not everyone really understands, and going through a lot of it together and learning together and adapting together really brings us close.
Itinerants work closely not just with children, but also parents, teachers, and caregivers, building partnerships to support learning in real time.
You're kind of training across the board. So you're not just working with the kids, you're seeing that real-time progress with their families and helping them work on issues at home, but also at school.
No 2 days look the same for an itinerant. They move between homes, preschools, and childcare centers, adjusting their approach based on the child, the setting, and the need.
You're not doing the same exact thing every day where you're going to the same 4 walls. You kind of make your own schedule. You're coaching community providers into implementing those IEPs for child success.
Although they don't have a traditional classroom, their reach is wide and their impact is deep.
I have about 50 kids I see throughout the week, so about maybe 7 to 10 kids per day. And I mainly go into different preschools in that area. A typical day for me looks like maybe visiting 1 to 2 preschools, maybe 3 to 4 preschool classrooms in the preschool, and then also some home kids.
And while their work starts with children, it doesn't stop there. Itinerants empower families, support educators, and strengthen communities.
When I finally found out what an itinerant was, I was like, wow, this is awesome. There's just so many opportunities to meet new people and to just learn from so many different people. There's just a lot of ways that we help each other, and you don't get that like in other places. And it's just, there's nobody trying to get ahead of anybody. It's just a real welcoming community.
It's time for AIU Facts and Figures, where we bring depth to the facts and figures behind our people and programs. As part of the Teaching and Learning Division, the Evaluation, Grants, and Data Department, EGD, helps transform data into impact. Over the past 25 years, EGD has worked with more than 50 organizations, including schools, nonprofit organizations, and state agencies, providing planning and evaluation tools that help them turn their information into meaningful action. Whether you need to apply for funding, design a new initiative, or change your systems, EGD provides customized support that is much more than checking compliance boxes. With expertise in areas ranging from education to social services, we understand the impact of data and help partners reflect, adapt, and lead with confidence. We help design evaluation tools, co-create logic models, and build dynamic dashboards to drive continuous improvement in the service of local children and families. Evaluation, grants, and data. Are you ready to put your data to work? Learn more at aiu3.net/EGD.
A cohort of K-12 educators and administrators from Allegheny County attended South by Southwest EDU in March 2025 as part of the AIU's AI Fellows Program. Made possible through generous funding from the Henry L. Hillman Foundation, the AI Fellows Program aims to empower educators to lead their districts in AI integration. Participants conduct in-depth explorations of AI and its transformative impact on education, and attending South by Southwest EDU together was part of their quest. The transformative experience helped them forge new connections, challenge their perspectives, and open their eyes to new possibilities.
I didn't really know what to expect for South by Southwest, and I'm just surprised how big the conference is, how many things are being offered, and how many diverse different sessions are available.
The sheer scale of the event was a common theme.
I'm surprised at how large it is. To be honest, it's huge.
It's invigorating, it's exciting. I'm just trying to be a sponge and take it all in.
I'm really enjoying myself. I thought this whole thing was just going to be about technology, and then I found out it's so much more than that.
I think day one was kind of drinking out of a fire hose. There's just so much great stuff. We just have to be open-minded and try to catch it all.
As the excitement of day one settled, the conference highlights began to emerge.
It's enjoyable to do all the workshops. That's very fun. Doing the panels is interesting as well, getting the chance to learn and see about different initiatives that educators are taking across the country to possibly take back.
I really liked a balance of inspirational, big thinking, where education can be in the future. And then I've gone to sessions that are practical, here's a tool you could use and take back with you tomorrow.
Some benefited from direct interaction with developers.
The guy that made PlayLab was here, and he was sitting in on our sessions. And so you're able to go ask him questions like, what do you do after someone puts all this information in, or do they use that information? That was very beneficial.
I just came from an open session about AI implementation, and that was really exciting just to talk to other practitioners, not just from the K-12 space, but also from higher ed university spaces.
The conference also fostered a strong sense of community.
The networking that we've been able to do here has really been great. We've met some administrators and teachers from all over Allegheny County who are implementing not just AI, but technology as a whole in very different ways. And so when you get to talk to other people and kind of hear their narrative take on what they're doing and how they're doing it, you get a lot of really good ideas that you can apply in your own world.
Because you're sitting with people from different states, their perspective on things makes you think about what you could maybe bring back home.
Pittsburgh and the school districts surrounding Pittsburgh have a really good relationship amongst each other. We've made connections and built consortiums amongst Pittsburgh school districts previously, and it's really nice to be able to work on trends and initiatives like this collectively. So it's nice to be here all together.
As a school leader, it's great for us to know other people in the region are doing similar work. Education doesn't happen in a vacuum, and I'm excited that people are going to come back with their own ideas.
I have my peers to go to and see what they got from it. Maybe I'll get a different perspective. It'll just be nice because you can't attend all the sessions you want.
Key takeaways often come down to practical applications.
I'm just learning a lot of new things to use in my classroom just to make it more current and engaging for the students.
The future of education is rapidly evolving, and these educators are embracing the change. They see AI not just as a tool, but as a catalyst for transformation.
I'm optimistic about ways that it can help to personalize student learning and then also let teachers focus on what's really important in the classroom.
I think that there's a huge caution in making sure that we are changing our instruction and our models of education to fit the growing changes in technology.
Rachel McVeigh, AIU Instructional Innovation Coordinator and co-facilitator of the AI Fellows Program, reflected on the impact of the conference.
People have started to build relationships throughout the school year as part of this program. And then to see them here saying like, what sessions have you gone to? Hearing them share some things they learned, and then another fellow will say, oh, that's so interesting. I need to learn more about that because that sounds like something I could really use in my work. And that's what it's really all about.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of AIU Perspectives. New episodes drop monthly this fall. In the meantime, be sure to like and subscribe right here on our YouTube channel.
And be sure to follow the AIU on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter X. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.